Hey there, Leona.
Hey,
I first want to say happy belated birthday.
thank you so much.
How are you feeling as you're entering into this new year around the sun for yourself?
I feel very anchored, grounded, and really walking into the unknown, just having the big theme of the year. And yeah, I'm very okay with walking into the unknown. So it's very new. It was not the case before DECS.
Totally. And we'll go there. We'll go there very quickly because you brought it up. So we'll do it. But beforehand, I'm going to just share a little bit about who you are with our audience. And then let's go into that idea of the unknown, because that's a really great place to start.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so Leona Redding, as a soul and business coach, Leona embodies many labels: mindset and business coach, life coach, energy coach, yoga teacher, author, and astrology apprentice are amongst them. At her core, she is an explorer. She takes her clients on an adventure within to embody their essence and then expand. Her clients are bold souls who say a full body yes for a transformative journey to lead their life and business their own sacred way. She'll support them through two pivotal stages to give birth to their vision: meeting themselves and discover their purpose, stop playing small and connect deeply to their wise, wild, and free soul to create a meaningful life, as well as the stage of creating their entrepreneurial life, embodying their magic first, and then expanding through a confident mindset and a heart centered marketing where the strategy is them. And you can find her at www.leonaredding.com. So good. Amazing work that you are doing. Okay, so let's go back to the thing that you had just shared, which I often find a lot of people say, which is you shared, I'm really more comfortable now walking in the unknown. Now, it's not like you haven't been intuitive or you haven't come before decks feeling like, you know what, I do listen and I can let go and I can kind of drop into the unexpected. And then decks happened and now you might have a different understanding or flavor to it. Could you share a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Before I was a control freak, I think. I really loved having everything scheduled, planned, controlling everything. It was very, yeah, a safe space in a way, but a very, yeah, it was playing small in a way as well, but it was comfortable. And then Dex happened.
Da, 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 da.
And yeah, bim. And yeah, it was like a challenge, I think, during all the time I was studying with you. Like, I was trying to let go and coming back to the controlling thing. And yeah, it was like a dance. And I think really studying with you really changed everything. It changed my vision of life and my way of living it. It's so big, because now, after a very uncomfortable dance, like between controlling and letting go, I can really, uh, yeah, feel comfortable within the unknown. And okay, I have the big themes, of course, because I need a direction, but I don't know all the little steps. And yeah, it's kind of new. And it's like I am opening my eyes on that in this new year. And it's not surprising. I think it's me. Like I'm coming back to myself being like this. So it's very precious and sacred.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing those aspects of how things have shifted. Um, and so, okay, so based on that, could you share a little bit about what even made you consider entering inside of DECS? meaning you already had been a life coach and a business coach for a number of years. You had just published a book. You travel around France and you host workshops and retreats. You were already quite busy and full with life and business. So, what made you decide, okay, I'm going to do DECS? And I know that you were very hesitant about saying yes anyway, at least for the moment that you were being encouraged to enter the cohort.
Yeah. Yeah, I was quite busy, it's true, and I'm still busy, but I think I was really working on the mindset with my clients. It was really powerful, very, very powerful, but something was missing in a way. And I know that at that time I was working on the energetical dimension as well, but it was just happening, I wasn't consciously working on that. It was just like a magic I had within me, but just happening sometimes, and I was doubting of it, like, oh no, it can't be true. So yeah, I was in this state at this time, and I asked to meet my mentor, my new mentor. I remember it was in April 2022, and I asked to meet my new mentor when I will be ready. And maybe, I don't know, 3 days after that, I already met you like years before, but I just bumped on a live video with Julie Parker about DECS. And I listened to it and I was like, oh, my soul was really like into DECS, like you have to. But it was not what was planned. So it's been, I think, the hardest battle between my mind and my soul, because I was really like ready, really into it. Like I was into it at the minute I just learned and heard about DECS. But my mind was, no, you just moved in your new house. You have a lot of financial thing to pay. It's not logical and you don't need it really. But yes, of course, I needed it. It was like my soul was craving it. So yeah, it's been really a battle. But I said to my husband, I know that I'm saying that I'm not going to do it, but I know like I'm already doing it. It was really very, yeah, very hard decision to just believe in my soul without really knowing why I had to study with you.
And in the midst of knowing that your heart was a yes, but your mind was like, oh, there's a lot going on, there was another part to the equation, which was that you couldn't join us for the live classes because
Yeah,
of the time difference. So anyone else would have said, Leona, of course you weren't going to do it because you can't even show up live. So why would you even bother doing it at this round? But there was options, right? There was ways in which you can still show up. And so could you share a little bit about even that? Because I feel like a lot of people, we still are so programmed to think black and white, like yes or no, because of these different situations. But those of you that don't know me, we always can find we can always find some solutions. So can you talk about that?
yeah, of course. So I couldn't be live for the course, the classes, but I could be live for the practices. And it was just amazing, the practices and even the classes. Even if it was a replay, I felt like it was live. Really, I could be connected to your energy, the energy of everybody attending the live. And after that, the practices and the fact to just practice during the how can I say that, like the practices planned by you, but the practices also with my the gems aside. It was so powerful. So yeah, it was perfect. Everything was perfect, even if I couldn't attend live, but it was really perfect.
Yeah, amazing. And I feel like that's the case. And for some people, they might not even have the capacity, even energetically, to show up for both of the things. And so someone might need a little bit more time to go through the class at their own pace or go a little faster or whatnot. But then the practicum is where all of the magic happens because you're actually the one doing it. Can you tell me a little bit about what your experience was inside a practicum? Like, did you enjoy it? Was it scary? How did it feel? What did you learn?
I think it was a mix of both. Like I was enjoying it and I was scared at the same time, because it was, when you are at this practicum, you have to practice, you have to jump, you have to just, um, practice live with someone, and you can't really play small, you can't hide. You are fully seen, and you feel supported, loved, and understood. Everybody is really with a heart, open heart, and so you can really practice and you can make mistakes, even if it's not really mistakes, you just learn. So yeah, it's really a wonderful experience to be at this practicum.
And so when we talk about being in the liminal space and folks are starting to get a little taste of the practices that we do inside of energy coaching, but at the moment it's done from you to everyone else. So people might confuse it to be a meditation. So, could you share a little bit about what you feel is different around meditation, life coaching, and actual energy coaching when you're doing it with a client or with, people live?
Mm. It's a very good question, because sometimes I'm a little bit, I don't like people saying energy coaching is meditation because it's not. And how can I explain the difference? I think, and I feel energy coaching is really, you are journeying, it's like a trip, like in shamanism, with the drum, you are going somewhere in the energetical space, liminal space, and this is the same. But it's not the same way of going into it. This is not the same savior. It's different, but it's just to maybe have a clear idea. So yeah, it's, you are really traveling to the liminal space, and this is a space where your mind doesn't have a word to say. It's like no mind here. And during a meditation, you have thoughts coming, and it's a way of dealing with your thoughts, your emotions, and to find silence within you. So it's different, it's totally different. You can visualize when you are meditating, and sometimes I think you can, just go into the liminal space without knowing it. So it's why sometimes it can be tricky. But I think, meditation is really about finding the silence within you and dealing with your thoughts without suppressing them, but accepting them and being, feeling them within you. In the liminal space, you don't have thoughts. It's like, of course, you can think in the liminal space, but you are not analyzing. Things are happening, and it's so magical. You can't control. When you are meditating, you can say, okay, so I'm going to imagine this space with this color and this, I don't know, object or animals. In the liminal space, it's happening, and you can control it. Even if you are trying, it's not working. And this is the difference.
Yes, I love this explanation. And it is different because things will happen, but often what we hear ourselves or our clients say is, wait, what is happening? Meaning things are occurring. They're like, that is the most random thing that's showing up. Or, whoa, that's not the memory I thought was going to show up. Because
Yeah.
every tiny small memory that feels inconsequential or and so I love that definition. Thank you so much for that exploration and explanation. So I know that you love energy coaching. I really feel that. Is there a tool that one was very challenging or you resisted? And is there a tool that is your favorite?
I really love every tool. But when I was studying, I think the one that was challenging for me was the timeline, because there is a process, and I think I felt impressed by it. I was like, it's um, it's very precious because I don't want my client to relive the memory. So it was very important for me to be very clear about that. And so yeah, to respect the process. And so it's I think why it was challenging for me, because I really wanted to do everything correctly, respecting the process, and of course my client being very comfortable and not being trapped by a memory or something like this. So yeah, this tool was challenging at the beginning, but I love it and I still use it, and it's very powerful. And the one I really love is really meeting the energy of whatever is possible. Everything is possible. So yeah, I really love this tool.
Oh, I love that tool. I love both of them, and I could see why you love that tool. And don't worry, I know that very soon, in a little bit's time, after a little bit of conversation, you're going to be offering that up as part of the sacred practice. Can you share a little bit about the community inside of DECS, so your fellow gems? Do you feel like you resonated with them? You could create friendships with them? Are there people that you still connect with? What's going on with that?
Yeah, the community is so magical because there is no coincidence. We were meant to be together at this time, and it was so beautiful to, yeah, to see people evolve and to be at this practicum, seeing their gift and magic and medicine expressing. It was so exciting to have the our time practicing together as well. And yeah, it's very a very powerful community, and yeah, it's really magical. And I really choose my word for that. It's magical. And I met one of my dearest friend, a soul sister, several friends, dear friends, but one in particular, Anna Maria. We are still in contact very, very, very often, practicing together energy coaching. And it's I am beyond grateful for this friend that I have in my life. This is, I think I can say that it's my best friend, really. I really love her, and yeah, it was a gift I didn't expect from this experience.
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna cry. I know that you two have a very special relationship, but I had no idea actually how deep that relationship was. And so that really just brings so much joy into my heart. So thank you.
Yeah, it's really like a connection. There is no word, really.
Oh, I hope one day I can just listen in on you two talking.
Yeah,
And
I
also
think it
whether
would
it's
be a
in
good
French or
idea.
English, it doesn't matter. Or if you go
Yeah.
between the two. So good. Okay, so one last question I'm going to ask you to offer up a practice. And the last question is, knowing that you also had some hesitancy and doubt before entering into DECS, and also knowing there's no pressure, like DECS will be here and people can come when they feel aligned. But if someone is sitting on the fence a little, what would you say to them to maybe help them make a aligned decision that comes from the heart?
Um, I would say to really follow their hearts, and respond to their soul calling for that. Maybe they don't know exactly why now, but they will know. Really, don't overthink it. Just yeah, sign up. it's it, this is one of the best decisions in my life. So I really think it will be for the people that are maybe hesitating, because it will change a lot of things, maybe everything. So yeah, just trust themselves.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, so I can feel in my heart one other question, and that's because based on this changing your life personally, but also you loving energy coaching, means that you use energy coaching in its iteration. Like the idea in DECS isn't you take it and you have to follow it this particular way, but you do have a lot of clients and students. And so how do you find you weave in energy coaching in the different kind of work that you do?
Hmm. So I have coaching series only around energy coaching, and it's incredible. And I have also like a mastermind where we have group coaching, and then we have one-on-one energy coaching, and it really changed my mastermind. I'm so happy because it's really a very precious relationship one-on-one with my clients between the group coaching call, and we can really hijack the mind, and okay, we are talking about something during the group coaching call, but during the energy coaching in one-on-one we can just delve into the liminal space, and yeah, go behind the wall that the mind can set sometimes. So it's very, very powerful, and my clients really love it a lot. So I think this is, yeah, one of their favorite thing in the mastermind. So yeah, and I have also group experiences, like I call it the Kairos experiences. It's a sacred circle, and I have these moments. I can offer them for each season, and then we are in a little group, 6 people, and practicing as a group energy coaching. So yeah, I'm really I have energy coaching everywhere. I'm really using all these tools.
Love that. Thank you so much for sharing because I find that folks are probably confused as to how they can use it, whether it's one-on-one or in other things. And so you really provided them with some better understanding around how useful it could be and how fun and how it
Yeah.
could impact their business also. Yeah.
Yeah, and even, I have mentoring as well, and so it's not planned. We can start with business coaching, and then I can feel there is something blocked, and up we just shift, and we are living an energy coaching, and then we can come back and be in a life coaching mode. You can really play with everything. You can just create the experience you want.
Yes. And that's what I hope that folks can continue to do, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel so rigid. Yeah. Okay. So our through line is blissfully be our medicine and serve abundantly. And so, based on that, can you share a practice that I will participate in that weaves in you and your medicine with an energy tool to help support folks in this year?
Yeah, so I'd love for you and everybody listening or watching it to meet the energy of their 2024 vision, to have more clarity. So, what do you think about that?
Sounds good. I'm so ready. Okay, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Um, so, you can just close your eyes and connect to your breathing. Come back to your body. And we can thanks the universe and the primordial mother for this journey. And staying connected to your breath. You can sense, visualize, or just feel a light within your heart. We are going to connect to this sacred space. And with your breath, when you inhale, this light is going to be bigger and bigger. And when you exhale, this light is showing you the way within you. When you inhale, this light is bigger and bigger. And then you exhale, going deeper and deeper within you. Just stay connected to this light that is showing the way towards the liminal space, the energetical space. Just trust yourself. And then you pop into the liminal space. Just feel the peace. This is a space where the mind is not here. You can float and feel sovereign, supported, understood. You just be. And you can invite the energy of 2024 vision. Your vision for this year is coming to you. You can stay observing it. Take your time. You can do whatever you want. You can go around this vision. It can be, you can visualize it, but you can also feel it or hear something. Everything is okay. And then I invite you to introduce yourself to your vision and let the vision introduce itself. And as you are connected to this vision, you can ask to receive wisdom, or maybe ask a question you want to ask to have more clarity. Just receive. Don't judge it. Don't try to understand it. Just receive. And you can ask to receive maybe something specific, a sign, something you can grab and take with you to know when you are on the good path during this year. A sign that can be a feeling, a word, an object, a color, an animal. It can be everything. That will be the sign that you are aligned with your vision this year. Just receive it. Don't try to understand it. It can be surprising sometimes. If you feel that it's right, you can maybe share something with your vision or have less sharing with it. And then you can send your gratefulness, your thanks to this experience with your vision, and let its wisdom and everything that you received be within you in all of your bodies, your physical one, your subtle ones. Just receive even more things on a conscious and unconscious plan. Feeling the integration within you. You can be guided by your breath with inhalation and exhalation. It's deeper and deeper within you. And now I invite you to come back in a more conscious way to your breathing. And at your own rhythm, maybe moving your fingers, stretching your body. Coming back step by step, here and now, with the pieces of the puzzle of your vision. And you can open your eyes when you feel that it's right for you.
Thank you, Leona. May I share one thing because it was such a powerful experience?
Thank you so much.
So in the experience, which might happen to other people, so I thought I'd share this one part of it, which is when we entered and you had asked and invited the vision to come through. All I sensed and saw was these stormy, stormy clouds, and they were really dark and hues of gray. And so, me knowing energy space and being a coach too, I was like, okay, instead of freaking out here, I was like, okay, let's just get curious around what this all means, right? Not from like figuring it out, but how can I interact with this? And what's going on in me? So at first there was this feeling of foreboding, like, oh crap, is that what my 2024 going to be? And then there was oh, maybe this is resistance, like this feeling of not wanting to actually enter in with Leona. What's going on? Is that true? And then asking the question, is this all true at all? And there was a moment, because I wasn't so focused in finding an answer, but I was just kind of moving with it. There was a intuitive feeling to turn around. So I turned around and it showed me that was 2023. So here's what 2024 is. And so I just offer that up for everyone who's watching and who's going through the experience, because we often think when we're in it, everything that is in front of us is the thing. But in energy coaching, we know we look at the top, the bottom, the sides, we turn around, we turn things around, we go in, we go out, and it gives us a better understanding. And so sometimes people say things like, none of this works for me. And we know it's not working. If you have a guide who can help assist you, what's quote not working is actually some information to help you. Yeah.
Yes. And this is so powerful to play with that.
Yeah. And I feel like Leona is one of the past gems, the certified coach who loved doing that, loved looking at the different kind of positioning inside of the energetic field. So, of course, that happened because you were the one holding the space.
Oh, yeah, it was a very short practice, so I hope it will help people to have some clarity.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much, Leona, for having this time with me. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful.
Thank you for inviting me. It is so, yeah, so precious and sacred, and I'm so happy to have this time with you.
Likewise. Oh, all right. Blessings. Many blessings to you and everyone else. I hope you go through the experience and you let us know how it was for you. All right. Bye for
Yes.
now.
Bye.